Hey, listen, are you not getting good results with your Facebook ads? Are you unprofitable, unable to scale? Well, I want to share with you, after spending hundreds of thousands of dollars per month for the last several years on Facebook ads for my own campaigns for different offers, different verticals, how we're able to consistently produce results and problem solve our way to profits. So, if you've watched any of my videos before, you know that I believe it's not about targeting, because today in 2024, targeting really is broad, more or less, maybe age and sex at the most. It really comes down to your creative, okay? Obviously the offer matters too, but this is assuming you have something that has had success in the past, that is scalable. It's just you're struggling to get good results with your actual performance, okay? Because Facebook has, because people are saying that Facebook has had problems since February 2024. And I found this to be true, myself as well, but I've still been able to create consistency with pretty much every offer that we touch. Today I'm going to share with you exactly how we do this and how we do it on a regular basis, the system we use. It all comes down to your creative, okay? Don't worry about all the other YouTubers out there talking about Facebook using lookalikes and interest. None of that stuff really matters. Ultimately, what it comes down to is having a good proven offer and then plugging in new creatives with good scripting and different angles and ideas and concepts so that you can consistently produce new opportunities to sell or convert your offer, okay? So I'm going to walk you through exactly what I do with myself, with my team, and how we're able to consistently create new concepts and new ideas from creatives, okay? And it all comes down to, you can do this with Instagram, you can do this with Facebook, but TikTok I found is actually a really unique way of doing it. All right, so here we are on the TikTok news feed. It's very simple. What I'm looking for here is a new concept that I could take my script and my messaging and my angle from whatever my offer is, and more or less plug it into this video, okay? So here's literally what we do. We will watch these videos, and as we're going through the news feed and we're scrolling up and up and up, what we're looking for is what catches our attention, right? So this might work. It didn't really grab my attention. It's kind of weird. So maybe you could use this as a concept, right? Like really strange stuff. So that could be one example.
Sir, I'm giving away a picture of Jesus or $1,000 cash. What would you take? The money? All right, go take it. Hi, excuse me.
Okay, so I like this. So I usually do this from my phone. Okay, so I'm logged in now, so I can bookmark this. And the reason why this caught my attention, we'll review at the end, okay?
All right, go take it.
You'll see how this exercise works as we go.
Why I bring diapers to the beach?
That might work. It's kind of weird. We're looking for something that sticks out to us, right? It doesn't necessarily need to be exactly what we're advertising. In my opinion, it's better if it's not, because we're taking a new concept, a new idea, and we're spinning the style, the way that video is done, is presented, and we're mashing that with our offer, with our idea, with our angle, right?
If you can make me mad using one word, I'll do whatever you want.
You're ugly.
I said to use one.
Okay, so this is kind of funny. So we'll add that.
Word.
Yeah, okay.
Our parents were all best friends who have...
That caught my attention, so we're going to bookmark that. Just weird.
July 3rd.
What's the most expensive thing you're wearing?
That might work.
Merry Christmas, Mom.
Oh. I'm just gonna do a really quick try not to laugh. Okay, obviously dark humor.
1, 2, skip the...
Okay, I like this. Caught my attention.
Creatine. Creatine is a scientifically proven thing, so everyone should take it.
You heard it from the man himself. Let's break down this scientifically proven thing. Creatine monohydrate is a...
That's an ad. Let's see if we get the link.
Creatine.
Boom. So maybe we'll just grab the links like that. I like this. This definitely could work. It's unique. It's weird.
Every generation explained part 6. The millennial generation. Millennials with...
This might work for like an ecom product.
No, it's barricaded. It's never barricaded.
Spend a morning with me and Native. Number one thing on the agenda is put on some deodorant. And Native has 72-hour odor.
This is how to use cling film to protect delicate foods in the fridge.
That's kind of cool. It's probably a way we could use that in a non-car ad.
This control from Teddy Swims.
Lose control.
Yeah.
That's over market.
If you ate one banana every day for 2 weeks, you would start to experience improved energy levels, muscle...
This is cool.
Dixie, what are you doing in there? You're gonna watch a movie? Okay, but last time it was...
This could work.
My daughter called me this morning, and she was just saying over and over again, Dad, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Dad, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Kenzie, this is my daughter. It's an amazing guy. As bad as... Open the door, Kenzie. He's in this car. It's an amazing guy. Believe in him.
Okay, that could work.
What starts with a P, ends in an S, most guys have them, and girls want them.
Is this a trick question? It's not obviously what I'm thinking.
Well, what are you thinking?
I can't say it, I'm sure. Go ahead. Write me down. My mind's in the gutter. But,
In
okay.
the gutter?
Yeah. Actually, I can think of 2 things, but it doesn't really make... The first thing I can't say, but I...
This needs a better script, but it's good.
This serum has 95% snail mucin concentrate.
Right, so everyone keeps telling me to try Chick-fil-A, so guess what I'm doing today? Trying Chick-fil-A. We got the nuggets, we got the burger, and we got the fries. Oh, and I forgot to say I also got the Chick-fil-A sauce because I've had...
This is good.
Right, so everyone keeps telling me to try Chick-fil-A, so guess what I'm doing today?
Excuse me.
Yes.
You're in my seat.
This is 13F.
I work on a cruise ship, and this is what my commute to work looks like every single morning. I live at the very forward of the ship on deck 5, however...
Okay, this is a question I get asked all the time. This is for all you Amazon girls like me. Product I swear by.
If I'm talking about you, you're eliminated. Let's start with the first criterion. I'll eliminate you if you're watching this video on Friday, April 26th or Saturday, April 27th. If not, you can continue. Save the video to get a free revive to use if you get eliminated. Let's move on to the second criterion. I'll eliminate you if you're breathing through your mouth. If that's the case, it's time to start your mewing streak. Next criterion, hold the comment button and press...
Son, come meet your new brother!
Is it another white kid?
Women can't go out and just bang a bunch of random guys and come back home and pretend.
Okay, so now that I've gone through and selected a couple of videos, specifically based on style that caught my attention, now let's talk about what we're gonna do with these, okay? So let's look through each one at a time. Got a couple examples here. Okay, so here we have, it's like a typical UGC with B-roll. She's almost like reviewing and breaking down the video behind.
Creatine is a scientifically proven thing, so everyone should take it.
You heard it from the man himself. Let's break down this scientifically proven thing. Creatine monohydrate is a brand called Tri-Create, which is extremely convenient since you don't have to dirty a dish.
So what they did here, they used the attention grabbing style with a hook. So they used the hook of someone else talking about the general idea of the product. And then she's segueing into pitching her own product. This is actually an ad, right? So now we have to say, how can we take this concept with a UGC creator and then a video that we reference as the hook? How can we replicate that for ourselves, right? This can be done pretty easily, actually. You just need to find, and this can be applied to a lot of different verticals. Obviously, e-commerce is the low-hanging fruit here. That's already what this is built for. But I mean, honestly, you could do this for auto insurance. You could do it for attorney leads. You can do this for health insurance, right? And what you're looking at is the style of the video. Why did it catch my attention? What about this style and format? And then you're gonna work backwards from there to make your own script, plug in your own angle, and create your own hooks with the video. Let's look at another one. So this one, it's weird. Like that's the first thing that it says to me. Obviously a little bit inappropriate, some of these, but I've seen a bunch of these floating around. So you could ask yourself, how could you make your own prop, right? Like if it's a lead generation offer, how could you make your own prop where it's almost like an elementary school style fill in the blanks? You just make off the images and then obviously the spaces underneath, and you fill it in by hand, and then you film the editing of reviewing the sheet, like almost like you're a teacher reviewing it. It's kind of like the style it says to me, right? But the most important thing about this is it caught my attention. So I could give you a million different ideas, but if we're talking about like auto insurance, each one of these could be 9 different ways you could buy auto insurance, and one could be talking to an agent, talking to a family member that's a broker, going to geico.com, and then maybe the next one is going to a compare quote website, and then that's like the answer you circle, and then you write underneath, click the link below if you want to get access to the best one. So you grab their attention, and then you segue into the offer, right? But this style, it's super cool, and it'd be very easy. You don't need actors, you don't need actresses, minimal editing. Probably the hardest part is you need to make a prop like this, right? Because obviously you're just not gonna have a sheet like this. But you've also seen where people will literally make almost like replica versions of an auto insurance quote, like a page with a quote on it. And then what will happen is from there, you will make your own high rate for the quote and then the low rate for the quote. And then your scripting that you design is gonna be read, and then the scripting that you actually make for the video is gonna be read by you or someone else or an AI voice as you film the piece of paper and like pointing to it and tapping and circling and crossing stuff out. So very similar to this, but this stuff really catches my attention. This could work probably better for like, obviously this is for an e-com product. It's kind of loud. Oh, I guess that's the point. But nonetheless, pets always catch attention. I don't know if it's gonna necessarily convert if it's not a pet toy. But the point you have to think is not, how can I take this exact video and use it as an ad? You have to ask, why does this grab my attention? How can I create something that fits this kind of style and format and then make it relevant to the offer with a script, right? Or with an idea. Obviously, like that little hook intro right there is cool. So ask yourself, how can you model the same exact thing? What can you do that's relevant to your product, your offer, whatever it is that you're advertising? You create some type of little circle like that and then a spinny thing with maybe a water bottle or whatever, and then it points to something that's relevant, and then you segue into your offer, right? And you could be reading a script. Obviously this is cool. It's a bunch of nice cards. I don't know what this is for, organic stuff, but nonetheless, organic stuff is proven, right? It works. You could literally see the data on it based on the engagement, the comments, the likes, right? So you have to ask yourself, how can we take this concept that's organically proven itself and then apply it to a paid advertising format? Because in theory, if you get it right with the right script, with the right angle, with the right hook, it should work even better, right? And it's unique and original, which is always the best part.
You ate one banana every day for 2 weeks. You would start to experience improved energy levels, muscle function, and endurance. If you ate one avocado every day for 2 weeks, you would experience one apple and improved gut, blueberry, skin health, brain. Didn't make it, don't take it.
So obviously very random, non-relevant to any specific offer. This is just talking about, I guess, like general nutrition, but what you have to think about with this is why they grab your attention. Okay, well, the AI voice, the music, that's all very familiar. That's very TikTok-y to me, right? So that's naturally going to trigger me to stop and pay attention at least for a couple milliseconds. And then now that they're using these AI, probably mid-journey generated images with a good script, or I don't know if I call this a good script, but you have to think, how can we use this for ourselves? That's the question we're asking with all these. How can we put our offer into this style? Not using this video, not using this script, but how can we take this format, this attention-grabbing format, and turn it into a winning ad, or at least a concept we can test, right? Because I can guarantee you, if you do this with 50, with 100 of these, you're going to create a winner, okay? Something new, something unique, something that no one's ever seen, and you're gonna be the first one to bring that to market as an ad, in an ad format.
Dixie, what are you doing there? You're gonna watch a movie? Okay, but last time it was too loud for mom and dad. They couldn't sleep. Could you quiet it down this time?
So funny. I love pets, but I mean, you could probably model half the videos on this, guys.
Sir, would you rather have $100 or a mystery gift? You want $100? Okay, here you go. Let's see what you missed out on.
Dixie, mira esto, amigo. Es una PlayStation 5. ¿Quieres que te lo ponga? Oh, Dios, amigo, esto se ve genial. ¿Estás emocionado?
So will this convert? I don't know. But this is a cool, funny, interesting, attention-grabbing concept. It caught my attention. I mean, and then the rest of the videos, it's just like, they're all very attention-grabbing. So maybe for like a law firm offer, probably not gonna work. But for something super broad, super general, like auto insurance, health insurance, or even a specific e-com product, obviously a specific pet product would be ideal. You can use this type of format, recreate the concept, and model it to promote some type of general offer, for just to grab the attention and hook the audience, right?
My daughter called me this morning, and she was just saying over and over again, Dad, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
So this is terrible.
But she said this you got, she was in this car. It was on her feet.
So obviously terrible, nonetheless. Think about, why did this get your attention, okay? So how can you use this type of footage, this type of format, this type of scripting to segue into a lead generation offer? Maybe you want to talk about, this obviously would be the low-hanging fruit I see here, is if you found B-roll footage of a car flip upside down with it, with some massive pull in between it, which was terrible, probably someone died. Nonetheless, you can use this type of attention-grabbing concept to spin it and segue into auto insurance and why you need auto insurance if you don't have it already, right? So yeah, it's pretty terrible.
Believe in him this morning.
But nonetheless, the point of this whole video is just what grabs my attention and why. What about it? The format, the scripting, the emotion, the voice, right? The music. You can model it and literally turn that into car insurance ad.
What starts with a P, ends in an S, most guys have them, and girls want them.
That throws out my second answer too. Okay, I gotta guess something. Pennies.
Pockets.
Okay, so it's like a play on a sexual joke, and then it spins off into not being sexual, right? That's what, but you're engaged, you're captured, it has your attention, and that's really what matters. It's the whole purpose of all this. So you have to ask yourself, how can you model that same thing? Maybe you model that script with an actor, with an actress, with you in front of the camera, maybe behind the camera, looking at filming and looking at something else. And then you can grab their attention, hook their attention, and then segue into pitching the offer, right?
Trying Chick-fil-A. We got the nuggets, we got the burger, and we got the fries. So everyone keeps telling me to try Chick-fil-A, so guess what I'm doing today?
So look at this one, influencer, some type of headline in the caption, right? And then segueing into quick shots of Chick-fil-A in this case, right?
Trying Chick-fil-A. We got the nuggets, we got the burger, and we got the fries. Oh, and I forgot to say I also got the Chick-fil-A sauce because I've heard...
I could see any e-com product working for this, okay? But more importantly, you could also tie this into auto insurance. You could tie this into home services lead generation. Maybe we're gonna find the best price for solar power for our house. And then it's you going on the computer, and then you're going to one website, you show expensive quote, another website, you show expensive quote, and then the third website, you show it's like almost free or super cheap or subsidized by the government. And if they want to learn more about how they can get solar for their house for almost the same price, all they need to do is click the link and fill out a short form. And then that's your pitch.
What is your emergency?
Yeah.
Okay, so once again, another terrible TikTok. I don't know why, this is like a fresh TikTok on a proxy. I didn't want it to be skewed towards my TikTok. So, but what we're seeing here is this grabbed my attention because there's like B-roll of some kind in the back, and then there's a picture of a person, headline at the top, sub-headline underneath the picture, and then the captions reading as someone's reading with like a police, like literally because they're calling 911, right? But it's that type of format, the type of audio, right? So you have to ask yourself, if this grabs your attention, how can you turn this into an ad? Because the concept is already proving itself organically that it will get your attention. How can you spin this into your offer and what you have to advertise?
Oh, good night.
Hello?
Oh, no, just out for a few drinks. Everything all right?
You're currently calling 999. Hello? Are you?
I don't know, there was nice here.
Okay.
Off you go now, I think.
Step away.
Alright, I will.
I don't know why TikTok on this run is giving me all these terrible, tragic TikToks, but nonetheless, we're seeing things that grab our attention. That's the whole purpose of this video. So what I would do with this, I would obviously change it so it's not about someone getting kidnapped. It could be auto insurance, and the B-roll actually might make sense. So maybe it's at the top, insurance agent holds me hostage until I submit for a quote, right? And then it could be a picture of like some person or me, like maybe scared, maybe happy, maybe excited, maybe nervous. And then at the subheadline, it could be watch what they charge me at the end. And then it's literally just a script. Maybe you do it the same kind of style where it almost sounds like a 911 call. That'd be kind of interesting. Yeah, so just thinking out loud. This is literally me just spitting on the fly. We could even spin this into a 911 call about the insurance agent forcing us to submit a quote. And then on that call with the police, we're like, oh wow, wait, never mind, I gotta go. I just saved $100 and you can too. All you need to do is fill out this link and then you read off the website to the police officer, right? So like that could work too. Just thinking out loud. Obviously, I probably won't do that exactly, but you get the idea. So this is our process. This is phase one. Where do we get the ideas? Where do we get the concepts? Obviously, we go look at Facebook ads library. We go look at YouTube ads library, and we can see what actually is working already. And yes, you should model that and test those concepts, but also bringing a new concept that is already proven itself organically and that no one's using as an ad. In my opinion, you're gonna have probably a lower success rate versus taking and ripping the idea, the concept of something that's already working from what you can see, but you'll have a disproportional level of success if you could create the next, grab the next trend and then drive it with paid traffic, with good scripting, with good angles, with good hooks. So I hope that helps. If you want to see exactly how we do our creative testing, go ahead and click the link you see with this video. It's gonna be up somewhere in the corner. That'll be the next video for you to probably watch if you wanna see how we're actually testing it today in 2024. Because remember, at the end of the day, Facebook is a creative driven platform when it comes to the ads. Yes, the offer matters. Yes, your landing page needs to convert, but ultimately the creative is going to be the fuel, the driver for you to create scale, to create consistency, and to get results and the returns that you want with your ad spend. And as a quick reminder, if you enjoyed this video and you got something from it, and you have some ideas of how you can apply this to your own advertising, go ahead and make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. I'd love to hear how you're able to plug this in to your own creative process.